Hello, everybody. Hope you're all doing well. I hope your start to the week has been good. Mine has. Mine actually been quite well. Mornington Crescent, thank you so much for the 56 months. Cutting the Lorebeards audience in half? No. I would rather y'all watch Lorebeards than watch me here. I mean, I'm just gonna be leveling. I don't think it's gonna be anything super crazy. I'd rather y'all go hang out with Ross and Vera. Hey, Sotech recently got the Beastman DLC for Total War Warhammer 3. Love playing Malagor. Can we get some lore on the lore of beasts and just what each spell does in the lore? Okay, hold up. Do you mean the lore of beasts, or do you mean the lore of the wilds? Because those are two different lores of magic. Like those are two very different things. Okay, let's go do our dailies before we do anything else. And the only bad thing about the Beast Tribe for the Snake Ladies is it is not close by. Knuckle, good to see you. Hello. Morning Firestorm. Hello, hello. Mornington Crescent, of course, good to see you. Filefoot, hello. Skara, hi. Olgu, the beast. No. The Olgu is the Wind of Shadow. The Wind of Beast is Gur, which should hopefully be easy to remember because it's like a, you know, it's like growling. Gur, like that's why it's called that. When are we doing the ICP listening party? Never in my life. Never. I would rather throw myself off something. Living Legend, thanks for being the first spawning for today. That technically is you claiming to be the first one here. I think a lot of people haven't figured out that redeem is there yet. But how's everybody doing? Can I get some lore on Gur? Yes. Except for the upcoming subathon. Any idea on a date? So, if I can get everything sorted, we're gonna start on Wednesday. Like this Wednesday. Hopefully. The only thing I have left to do is I just need to configure a Stream Elements plugin that will, like, track everything. Once I have that sorted, I think we're pretty much good to go. I've got a pretty good, I think, list of different, like, rewards and things, because some of them will result in, like, little giveaways, some of them will result in some community streams that we might not have time for otherwise. Oh, I need to eat egg. Some of them will be like playthroughs of video games that I normally wouldn't have the time to play and just wouldn't be able to commit to. So hopefully it's a good mix of options that people will find intriguing, and we'll see how it goes. The biggest one being, of course, that if we hit a pretty obscene level, then I will shave my head to a Slayer crest and dye both my hair and my beard red, which is insane to say, but you know, if we reach that level of insanity and support, then I would be pleased to do it, even though it would be moderately terrifying. Considering Gara, we renamed the winds to onomatopoeias. That honestly, but okay, so the wind of beasts is fairly it's a reasonably straightforward lore. It's a lot of what it seems like on the 10, which is that it is a lore of magic that revolves around wielding the power of animals and primal dominance and aggression. So, for instance, the base spell, Wizen's Wild Form, is a spell that was, as far as the Empire is concerned, is a spell that was created or discovered by a man named Wizen. And what Wild Form does is it transforms the people affected by the spell to make them more, to give them bestial qualities that make them more deadly. So, like, it causes, like, they grow claws, or their bodies swell with muscles, or their hide becomes tougher, or if they've got fur, it becomes thicker. Their bones become more dense. Like, it literally transforms their bodies to give them an animal's physical advantages. Shigura my shield shines here. I'm seeing the heavens! When she gurs you so good, you can see the future. Flock of Doom. Flock of Doom is a very straightforward spell. Flock of Doom is literally a spell that unleashes... it either summons real-world flocks, so it summons, like, swarms of insects and birds and flying creatures that attack the people that the wizard directs them towards. So it's like a frenzy of wings and scratching and pecking and biting and gnawing that, like, just rips people apart. Sometimes they might not be true animals, but instead are amber magic taking the form of animals that then tears into people and rips them apart. You have Transformation of Kaden is the most famous spell, which Transformation of Kaden is the spell from the very, 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 very powerful wizard Kaden himself that actually causes the wizard to transmute into a giant, terrifying monster. Like an absolutely titanic beast. So the wizard turns into a dragon or a hydra or a manticore or a chimera, or any other number of big nasty beasties. Total War obviously simplified it because it's a bit of a complex spell on tabletop because the wizard quite literally turns into the beast in question, which, like, notably changes their tabletop rules because obviously they go through a bunch of stat changes and the game has to explain how you deal with various complications. Like, in the event that the wizard is, like, taking damage, how do you translate the wounds between the monster form and the wizard form? And stuff like that. And Total War didn't want to deal with that, so they just made it where it summons a big monster. Then you have spells like the Amber Spear, which the Amber Spear is... the wizard conjures a great, mighty spear of amber magic that is like it's the embodiment of the hunt. It's this great, penetrating, violent form of energy that they just blast straight forward like a hunting spear, and it just sighs through things. And it's particularly deadly against creatures because it's drawn to them. So you can almost think of it as like a heat-seeking missile made out of magic. That just slams into people and rips into their bodies. And it, like, aims for their vulnerable organs. So, like, it's naturally drawn to hit and penetrate through the toughest of armor and hide and all this other stuff. But most of the spells revolve around augmenting individuals with, beast-like qualities, or enhancing their predatory instincts, or their ability, or giving them, like, strange animalistic abilities. What am I understanding? Malagor draws so much Gerdo himself he has a flock constantly flying around him, or is it just a bunch of crows? So the Crow Father, Malagor, he is a nightmarish creature that is very, very, very magically powerful. He's one of the most powerful shamans in the setting. And Malagor is so constantly wrapped up in horrific amounts of magical might that he stirs all of the wilds into a constant frenzy around him. So all of the animals that swarm around him are not your normal animals. They are twisted, malformed things that are mutated, so they're like crows with fangs, or tentacles, or bits of their bodies are made of like materials that they shouldn't be, or they have like crab legs and all sorts of other crazy shit. And he's basically just surrounded by a swarm of unwholesome flying things that tear apart anything and everything that has the misfortune of getting too close to him. It's something that he vaguely directs, but it's more of a natural response to the dark magic that he constantly has conjuring around him. Hey, Destrada, thank you for the T4 months, my dude. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. So you're saying I could turn into dragon and have fun with the Indian? I'm in. I suppose, technically, if that is the way you wanted to go about that, yes, that is a path you could take. I imagine it would be easier for her to turn into human form, but if you're just hell-bent on boning a dragon with dragon bits, then by being an Amber Wizard, technically, that is a route you could pursue. Been watching all the Metal Slug games and how similar designed vehicles are to characters of 40k. Like, the main characters are basically Catachans. I mean, I don't know if I would so much say that they're Catachans, is that Catachans are just ripped from the exact same material they are, which is stuff like Rambo, and like heavy, like Vietnam War era, like jungle fighter tropes. But yes. Yeah, castrated, I keep saying that. Castrated. I'm intending to start this Wednesday, but we're gonna see. I have to get a couple of ducks in a row. Can I fight that thing? Oh, it's not an actual creature. That's kind of lame. I was hoping I could fight it. I'm still. The only thing I've left to do is we've got, I think, all of the goals that we're gonna run with. We can make more goals, but I would be flabbergasted if we got above our current thing. I have to make sure I have a functioning Stream Elements widget that allows me to do what it is I need to do. Highland Media, thank you so much for the raid. Hello there, hi. Thank you for the raid. I hope you're having a lovely day. What were y'all up to? Castrated, can we give them a shout out, please? Welcome to the stream. Hello, hi. If you don't know me, I am Lore Master of Sotek. I'm considered one of the premier authorities on Warhammer Fantasy lore and literature, and I do a lot of stuff revolving around Warhammer Fantasy. So if that's your interest, you come to the right place. Obviously, I am playing through Final Fantasy XIV as well. I've been actually really enjoying this game. Right now, we're leveling our Bard up to 70, which we're almost there, and then we're going to be doing some other like side content and stuff. But if that sounds of interest of you, please feel free to hang around and chill with us. If you've ever got any questions about Warhammer, I'm happy to answer them for you. But yeah, we're just kind of having a chill day playing some Final Fantasy XIV today. Come on. You're playing Aliens Fireteam Elite. How was that? Is that a strategy game for the Aliens franchise? I may eventually know a few things about 40k. I do know a few things about 40k. I wouldn't say 40k is my strong suit. Warhammer Fantasy tends to be my actual happy place. But I do know a good bit about 40k. Actually, rather interestingly, I've just started listening to 40k novels for the first time. because there's been some members of the community that have been begging me to check a couple books out, so I've finally relented. So I recently finished listening to The Infinite and the Divine, which was fantastic. That was very, very fun. And now I'm almost done with Horus Rising, the first book of the Horus Heresy, which has been a pretty good time, honestly. I imagine a lot of my thoughts on Horus Rising are rather controversial, because I come at it from a very different perspective than I think a lot of people do. Oh, we reached the next tier with the Turtle Bros. I don't think I want to do that just yet. I think we'll save that for a little later today. All right, let's go ahead and look for some dungeon stuff. Get our dailies out of the way. Let's see, for level 60 quests, or no, 62, that would be the expansion we just were in, so we probably want to be in Gear Albania looking for stuff we can do. Sweet baby Jesus. But yeah, hopefully you've all been having a great day. And once again, I really appreciate you dropping by to hang out with us, and I really do hope you're having a solid one. Let's try author, see if we can find a 62 area. It would probably be maybe Namai? Fantasy I'm dwarfs all the way. It's dwarfs with an F. When we're talking Warhammer Fantasy, you keep the F. FS. Dwarves are Tolkien. Dwarfs are Warhammer Fantasy. Which it's not that important of a distinction, but it is a distinction. 40k is in the name of the line. I can see that. Okay, so that's where the 62 stuff is. So we'll head over there. But, yeah. The brave Dawi are absolutely fantastic. I love dwarfs. I mean, I love everything in fantasy, but dwarfs are in, like, they're very close to being absolute top tier for me. Lizardmen are, like, my ultimate true love, but dwarfs are definitely fucking up there. You prefer chaos? What brand of chaos, though? There are so many. There are quite a few flavors of chaos. Slanesh mostly? I can fuck with Slanesh. Slanesh is always such a underappreciated. My god, can I click on the right thing, please? Thank you. Slash, I feel, is often underappreciated by Games Workshop, because Games Workshop goes through a rather unfortunate tendency of, like, being okay with Slash sometimes, and then you'll get, like, a fresh marketing team who will be like, oh no, Slash is problematic, we can't use Slash stuff anymore. So Slash will unfortunately get, like, shunted off to the side for a while, which is always a bummer when that happens. I don't know if I can kill this thing. I hope I can kill this thing. Oh no, there's no way I can kill that. Nope, nope. Not with this guy. Nope, that bitch is too big for me. I need to get... Where is the actions for my Chocobo? I need to get... Follow. That needs to be over here. Because it keeps happening where I... ignore him, and then he goes off and causes problems. Okay, are there any other fates around here for 62? That one's about to end, so that one... Yeah, that one sucks, because that's like a particularly large boss. Oh, I can go over here. Okay, we can do Suck Up the Sun. That'll work. Why does that one have an arrow? Weird. How the stream with Colin go last night? The stream with Pancreas No Work? I'd say it went really, really well. We had a really good time. It was about a 4-hour stream. I think we had fun. Laughs were had. We got through pretty much all of the notable Warhammer Fantasy races. I think it was a good time. I was really appreciative to Pancreas for having us over. It was very, very kind of him to host us. And we hope that it will maybe lead to some more people learning about Lorebeards, so that they'll consider like coming by the show. That would be great. Is that thing seriously not fighting right? Oh my god, dude. Chocobos, man. Fucking useless sometimes. Hold on, let me get all my stuff cycling properly here. Because he's not attacking now. Okay, so we want that. There we go. I should be able to run around the arena if I'm careful. Which will let me heal a bit between... as I'm fighting for my life here. Being a ranged DPS is so spooky! Has there been any word on Cavil's stuff? No, it's been pretty quiet. There's been like rumors, but I wouldn't say anything anything concrete or notable yet. Like it's not even really known what precisely they're going to be doing for it. There's a lot of rumors, but I wouldn't say there's anything that I would consider particularly important. Probably the biggest 40k things we're gonna have coming up in the coming months, outside of like the new tabletop edition, is Dawn of War 4 should be getting relatively close to a release date. I mean, I think they're about to start like their, I don't know how many like test builds they've done, but we're about to come up to the next test build. And then after that, it'll be time for Total War Warhammer 40k, which hopefully will be a really, really good game. I got to play an early alpha version of Total War Warhammer 40,000, and it had some pretty cool shit going for it. I'm usually not the biggest 40k fan. Like I much prefer fantasy. So it kind of takes a lot for a 40k game to have enough to... It's got to be a really good game to like really have my attention. And I was pretty pleased with what they had. Obviously, though, it's going to be a bit different than seeing the finished thing. So I hope they can stick the landing on it. I hope it's a really good launch. We've definitely got at least a year still until that game's gonna be ready. But we'll have to see what happens. I hope Dawn of War 4 is good though. I love Dawn of War 1 and 2. Those games, I put so many hours in on both those games. Like, I think Dawn of War 1 was my favorite experience, but I was always really sad it didn't have Tyranids. Because Tyranids are like the only 40k faction that I really like. The rest of them, it's kind of like, eh. Like, I definitely prefer the Xenos factions over anything else. But the, like, I prefer the Xenos factions, but the, I can really, Tyranids are like, oh, I love the Nids. Oh, hey, there we go. What about Genestealer Cults? They're okay. I'd probably put them as like my 4th favorite. I would say Tyranids are my favorite, followed by Necrons, followed by Exodite Eldar, though obviously we don't know that much about Exodite Eldar. They're a bit on the mysterious side of things right now, but like, how can you not love the idea of, you know, they're the closest thing I can get to Lizardmen, right? Considering that the Eldar literally just use Lizardman dinosaurs, where it's like, oh yeah, they ride Carnosaurs, and they just have laser beams on theirs, which I'm like, all right. I mean, Warhammer Lizardmen also have laser beams on their dinosaurs, but just they're a little more fantasy tech as opposed to sci-fi tech. Though Lizardmen are debatably a vaguely sci-fi faction in fantasy. But in any event, my 4th favorite would probably be Genestealer Cults. The only thing I don't like about Genestealer Cults is I'm someone that really likes special characters. Like, I love having very cool named special characters that have like their own unique histories and sagas and everything, and Genestealer Cults as of yet do not have any they don't have any special characters of note. Like, if they could get a cool special character, like, I've always wished they had like a Pope. Like, give them like some kind of Pope character who's this like useful pawn that after he successfully like destroys a planet, the Hive Fleet like comes and eats him, and like he dies horribly, but when there's a new Genestealer Cult on a planet of like note, he ends up being reborn, but without any of the memories of how he dies. So he's this guy that's like fanatically loyal, but every single time he dies, it's like absolutely horrible. Because I think from a horror perspective, that would be such a cool concept for a character, where he's utterly fanatically loyal, and he dies horrifically every single time he's brought back. And he like succeeds in having a planet taken by the Hive Fleets. Yeah, or yeah, you could do it that way too, Living Legend. Like, if anything, that might be more horrific in a sense. If he knows what's going to happen, but he just doesn't care. Like, either he's so driven by his faith, or he hates everything that the Imperium is so much that he's like, nah, this is better. Like, becoming one with the hive mind is a evolution. It's like it makes us better. I want to ask off topic, but what is the Vampire Masquerade basic lore? Oh, I have no idea. I don't know anything about Vampire the Masquerade, my dude. Like, the only thing I know about it is that a lot of it inspired much of what we have for vampires in Warhammer Fantasy, but like I myself know very, very little. It's one of those games I'd really like to play at some point. I do wish DW add more Xenos for Tau. Yeah, I would love for GW to actually allow the Xenos to be a lot more complex and weird and crazy. The Tau feel less and less like a coalition of Xenos factions and more just like Team Mecha, like aliens with mecha. Like they're basically just the Gundam faction, which is fine, but like I would love for them to lean more into the Xenos aspect. Hey, Alex, good to see you. Did I see the Warhammer Classic Collection? Yes! I heard about it. I need to do a video on it. But I did hear about it, and I'm really pleased that it's got Mark of Chaos on it, which is awesome. I think that's actually really exciting news. I haven't had a chance to like really check it out yet, so I'm not sure to what extent. Like I'm hoping they did a good job at remaking it so that it's like really nice and stable on modern systems. I'm not exactly sure what all work they put into it because I haven't had a chance to actually look at it yet. You want more crude? More crude's always a good thing. Nope, I let my AoEs wear off. Hey Hawk, how you doing? They're also doing an update on Man of War. Oh, are they really? Are they bringing back the Man of War video game? That's kind of weird because Games Workshop literally canceled that game. Like they revoked the license on it. Well, they didn't. They refused to allow the developers to renew the license, which fucking sucked because I loved that game. Like that is such a good game. Like it's ugly. Don't get me wrong. It's not a pretty game. The graphics are terrible. But the gameplay is so fun and addicting. It's one of those games I really wish I had been able to introduce more people to. Should check out the full vid after this dungeon. You know what? Let's do that. Let's do that after this. Then I can make a video about it later today. Ooh, shit. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. To the bitter end. Oh, nice. We survived.
Yes.
Holy shit.
Good.
we made it up to the last boss before the tank ate it.
At Sign of the Emperor 1,240 donated $30 and 99 cents through Super Chat. Hopefully you'll be able to finish off Bud and at least start the Stormblood trials this stream. I definitely recommend doing the Monster Hunter collab first before starting 4.
Four Lord says it's just a one-off. We'll see how we're doing time-wise. I would be very surprised if we don't finish Bart today. Ever played the Mad Max game? I haven't, but I've seen somebody play it. Looks like a pretty fun time if you're into that aesthetic. Monster Hunter collab requires a level 100 class. The old one? I thought there's two. I thought the old one doesn't require a level 100. The one with Rathalos. I don't know though. I'm talking from a place of ignorance. More Weeb gaming? You know it. How you doing, Born? Yeah, the new one is 100. What level do you have to be for the Rathalos one? 70. Okay. Yeah, so we can do Rathalos. Oh shit. Yeah, it's all good. What is it? Knockentroke? Is that right? Also, hello. I gotta say hi to more people. Dragon of Valhalla, good to see you. Shomek, hello. Canuckle Cervantes, good to see you all. I hope you're all doing well. Having a lovely day. Hopefully you're having a good start to the week. Luke, what's up? How you doing? Haven't played since Shadowbringers. Better wait into extension or still enough time to enjoy this one. I don't see why you wouldn't have enough time to enjoy this one. I don't think the next one's coming out for a while still. Like, it's gonna at least be a few months. Because they haven't even announced it yet. I mean, I would not know. I'm relatively new to this. I'm only in post Stormblood. Like I've been really taking my time with it. Where I live, things cost a lot, so I have to choose things really well. Ah, I see. Then I would say you are probably it's gonna be a few months at least. Oh, okay. Yeah, this one should vanish. Ah, there we go. Next expansion won't be until 2027. There you go. Have they released the next part of the Occult Crescent yet? I don't know what that is. God damn it. Why are... It's like spawning all of the big boss ones. Eh, you know what? He doesn't have that much health. He's got like a good amount of health. It's not... Oh, why am I... I'm stupid. Okay, yeah, no, I can definitely do this. He's taking damage faster than I am. That's the important part. Can't wait for the Tiger Chick DLC and Total War. Yeah, dude, Bathsheba, I'm so excited for Bathsheba. I mean, just the fact that the Tiger Warriors are real and actually coming to the game is it's such a big fucking deal. I will eternally be shocked that I live in an era where all of the things that we only theorized about and like imagined in Warhammer Fantasy are actually coming to the settings. Absolutely bonkers to me. And I don't think it'll ever cease being bonkers to me. Okay then. That was the thing. I think next month we get Beastmaster Limited. That is what I've heard. It's been a while since I've been in this one.
You bring a token trinket to give to Throt. Yes, yes. Good, good. I accept your offering for Motor Clan.
At Sign of the Emperor 1,240 donated $14 through Super Chat. Another reason doing all this grinding now is that it gives some time to finish up the HW and SV Beast tribes, so you'll be able to do the SHB runs as soon.
As soon as you start post Shadowbringers? Well, it's like, I can't even do the... I won't even be able to do the... Shadowbringer ones until I get there. But... Because we're gonna... The rate we're moving, we're gonna be done with all of our beast tribes long before we hit, the new stuff. Or before we hit, Shadowbringers, the end of Shadowbringers, I should say. That was the wrong song in retrospect, but whatever. I can't wait for this month to end. There's so many exciting things coming at the end of April, and April itself is like not going to be that exciting. So I'm just like eagerly awaiting for it to just hurry up and wrap up. Ugh, this dude is a busy boy. You got a tank? You do. Oh. Went the wrong way there for a second. Such a spoony barb. What does spoony even mean? Oh my god, Alex. Ooh. Okay. Oh, it's from Final Fantasy IV. The boon gets called Spoony. Like, that's his name, or that's like a... Is that like a descriptor? Finished with taxes now? That's something exciting. I still need to do mine. That's what I'm gonna be doing tonight, probably. It's gonna suck. Because he's shaped like a spoon? What? Hey, Bear, what's up? Watched the live with you, Andy and Pancreas. It was a great episode. Oh, I'm glad you felt that way. I'm glad you enjoyed it. That brings me pleasure. Stop shocking me! Yeah, the Pancreas show was super fun. I'm really glad we got to do that. Plus, it was really nice to get to talk to Andy. I haven't talked to Andy in what feels like eternity. He'd only just got back from all of the stuff from his old man passing away, and then he had to like leave again. And it's like, oh, he just got back. So I was very happy to get to see him and chat with him for a bit. You get buffs, and you get buffs, and you get buffs. Yeah, hopefully people at least just found the whole thing interesting. Like we got to talk about a lot of cool stuff. And I hope that people got to walk away from the show with like a deeper appreciation for elements of Warhammer Fantasy and the lore and everything. And we didn't come off too much like, and well, actually types, but like, you know, actually like interesting and engaging conversationalists. So here's hoping. I always forget which order I'm supposed to kill them in. I want to say it's just the blue bomb we have to avoid, or something like that. But yeah, been a pretty good day today. Got to listen to another big chunk of, not a giant chunk, but I got through another decent chunk of Horus Rising. Took Sadie for a walk. I'm really, she's, poor thing, she's been taking a lot of meds. I'm really hoping that she'll be feeling back to normal soon. I'm pretty worried about her right now because she's been having like really bad diarrhea, but it's been weird because like she clearly still has a lot of energy. Like she doesn't seem to be feeling all that bad. It's just that when she goes to the bathroom, the poor thing's just got like straight liquid coming out of her. But we're almost through her her current meds, and so the hope is that she will be feeling back to normal soon. because we've gotten her through almost all of her stuff. There's not. She's got one more. Oh right, watch the video. Yeah, thank you. I think Vorn sent it to me. Yeah, he did. This actually could be some fun stuff to potentially play on the Donathon, actually. So, I'm not going to turn the sound on because knowing GW, they probably put in a bunch of copyright stuff. But I'll just kind of look through it. So we get Chaos, the original Chaos Gate. Oh my god. Oh my god. Ah, it's so many games. What the fuck? Show me a list. I don't need all this. I don't need all this. Okay, so it's Mark of Chaos Gold Edition, which is Mark of Chaos is such a good game. Space Hulk, Final Liberation. Wow, that's an oldie. Fire Warrior, hilarious. The like Halo game. Man of War Corsair. That's so cool. I'm so happy Man of War is back. I love Man of War. Battlefleet Gothic Armada. I don't know why you wouldn't just play the second one instead of the first one. I guess you could for the story. Dark Omen. Dawn of War 2. Are they gonna put Dawn of War 3 in this? Or is it just Dawn of War 1 and 2? Available now on Steam. Okay, hold on. Let me pull up the Steam page. Store Warhammer. Oh god, what's that thing called? It's Warhammer Classics. Oh, okay, so it's part of like the Classic Collection, but all the games are their own separate thing. Oh, there it is. Oh, there's a Warhammer Fantasy Classics, and then there's a Complete Classics. Dude, that's so nice. I can just buy the Fantasy Classics. Fuck yeah, I already own almost all of these. Okay, so let me see, what is Gold Edition for Mark of Chaos include? Steam on the first time. It's a re-release. It's a faithful version of the 2006 game with fixes and improvements necessary to run smoothly on modern systems. Very cool. Very cool. Does this include the? Does it include the DLC? Like, does it include Battle March? Or is it only the original game? Hopefully it includes Battle March. Oh, okay, it does have Battle March. Yes, it does. Hell yeah. Awesome. Awesome. I'm gonna have to get that. Yeah, I'm gonna have to add that to the incentives page. I'm gonna have to add that to the incentives. That's fucking hype, dude. That's so hype. Absolutely love that. That is such good news. Oh, that's such good news. Is there any 63s around here? Are these all 62s? No, they're all 62s. I can live with the 62. But, yeah, I'd love to play through, of course, I'd love to play through Shadow of the Horned Rat and all that. Am I gonna stream it? Yeah, of course. But we'll make them incentives for the like really easy. Oh, Thornton? Oh jeez. Fucking Thornton? Oh my lordy. He takes so long. I still remember how weird it was that you didn't have to like actually fight all of the knights leading up to him. They're kind of all just smushed into his fight.
I accept your offering for Motor Clan.
And Sign of the Emperor 1240 donated $14 through Super Chat. If this new version of Mark of Chaos is streamable, then you and we should do a Beards playthrough of it, chatting and discussing it while one of you actually plays on stream.
Yeah, that could be a good time. I could bug Andy about if he'd be interested in doing that. Yeah, doesn't Thornton, I don't remember how many times we have to kill him, because he does, I think he does have, multiple health bars, if memory serves. Oh yeah, this section is just all about, like, dodging. Yeah, because like it's like all the different knights have different mechanics. The music is a banger, though. I will always give that. I feel like this should have had a mechanic where, like, over the course of the battle, you fight all of the knights and like you kill them, and he gets weaker as like they all die one by one. I feel like that would have been kind of a cool gimmick. Not that what we got was bad, but I feel like they could have made you actually feel like you're getting to kill all the knights instead of just kind of like knocking them down to 0.1% where they then like piss off for a little bit. I think it would have been a better storytelling experience if it had been you have to kill your way through all of them. Oh boy.
I shall bury you in your release. Impossible.
Man couldn't even survive to the second limit break. What a loser. Sadly, it would have been a second Good King Moogle Mog fight. I still think they should have done it.
You bring
even if people bitched about it, I think they still should have done it.
Good, good. I accept your offering for Molder Clan.
At Sign of the Emperor 1240 donated 30 Australian dollars and 99 cents through Super Chat. One of my favorite parts is when you survive his ultimate attack and he then gets panicked and starts pathetically flailing at you because you survived his trump card and he now has nothing.
Yeah, like that part is cool. Like I do like that he literally goes for his like Kamehameha move. Oh. Hey, Rank. Ooh, you killed this A-Ring literally the other day. Oh shit! Ugh. Oh, that was so rude. Fucking slowed me and then one-shot me. So fucking rude. I need to stay close to him. That fuck. There we go. Well, that was a little dangerous. I got my butt pushed in, to say the least. Oh man. That was oh, we get bonus experience if we go over to this one. Yes, I agree though. How can you tell what level the enemy is? You just look at their name. It won't always. Some of them will have question marks, but the vast majority of enemies. So see how it says like 62 flying shark? Alright, PvP time!
You bring a token trinket to give to Throt. Yes, yes.
Oh, my back.
I accept your offering for Molder Clan.
At Sign of the Emperor 1240 donated 7 Australian dollars and 99 cents through Super Chat. Remember to do the frontline roulettes that gives a big chunk of EXP.
Yeah, what do you think we're doing right now? Oh, we're in the Azim Steppe. That's fucking cool. Cap points and move. Sounds good. Six-year-old me would never believe I'd side with the Catholic Church of the U.S. government, but here we are. There, you're telling me. We live in stressful times. Ooh. Claiming. Oh, fuck. What? Fuck me, there's so many AoEs! Bro, I wish I had AoE so I didn't have to aim. I could just, like, look in front of me and hit everything. Okay, it's probably not worth worrying about that fight so much, and should probably focus more on capturing objectives. Ah, dang it. I was hoping we'd have more support than we ended up getting. Yellow responded better to that than we did. They're gonna push us back for sure. We're getting massacred out here, man! Bro, it's like, how many times I got a powerful shot this one guy before he dies? Oh, gotcha, bitch! Oh my god, we actually took the high ground. We took the high ground! Push! Found whatever the fuck this is. I'm actually killing people, so that's nice. Oh, come on. Die, 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 die. Yeah! Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Shit, 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 shit. Ah! Ah! Run away! Okay, I'm gonna elixir. Snotling! How you doing, man? Good to see you. Alright, let's see. Can I... Ah, shit. We left them playing behind us. Oh, you're not getting away. Ah, gotcha, bitch! Run away, run away, run away! So this one's kind of interesting. Like this is a map that if you're brave and you're willing to run around by yourself, you can genuinely like get stuff done. But it's probably gonna get you killed. But if it works, it'll work like beautifully. Doing my first prep for an in-person D&D group? Oh, that's awesome! I hope it goes really, really well and you have an excellent time. Bro, we got spanked so bad, but at least I got to kill some people. My God, we got absolutely, we got our butts ripped in half. Onwards! Oh, it's not claimable yet. Fuck. Die, 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 die! Ah, gotcha, bitch! I'm landing kills. That's cool. Hey, we're catching up. We're catching up. Even though it probably doesn't matter, but we're catching up. Yeah, let those two fight over those, and we'll take these. Come on, 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 come on. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Nice. Woohoo! Look at the particle effects, dude. That's so stupid looking from a distance. Oh, I was alive for so long. I did such a good job not dying. All right, we gotta take this. We gotta take this. We can't let Red have it. We can't let Red have it. You gonna run through Curse of Strahd? Oh, I would love to play through. I would love to play through a D&D campaign with a GM that felt confident in what they were doing. Like, I've played in a couple of D&D campaigns, but I've never gotten to really play with a GM that felt like they were confident in what they were doing. Like, I've always played with, like, very, very newbie-heavy groups, which is, it's okay, but I would really love to get to play with, like, an experienced group. Fantasia! Oh my god, I survived that. If you just spam heals fast enough, you can survive. You're isolated, son. You're not getting away from me. Okay, yellow's pushing us pretty hot. Man, we got really unlucky on those spawn points. Oh, I am massively out of position. Bro, we were close. We made a hell of a comeback. Oh, I learned a new action. That's cool. So I got 3 kills, 4 deaths, 18 assists. I did way better than I've done on prior maps. That is by far my favorite map. Like that map is so much better than that map is so much cooler than most of the maps we've played on. I like that map. That's a fun map. Like that's a good just run ahead and punch people in the face. I'd like to do a normal raid. If y'all don't want to, that's cool. That's a fun map. Okay, so I need to open up my PvP profile, Malmstones. Oh. Cool. We got some good rewards out of that. Okay, and I learned a new move, apparently. I don't see it on here anymore. We learned something called like Storm Arrow. We got new ballroom etiquette. Nice. Oh, I got a card. I don't know from what. Oh no, that was the big fire lady bomb boss. Yo, Teeny's Tankaroo. Yo, been a minute. That one's about to time out. See, I'm 64 now, so I don't think I need to be here anymore. I think I can move on to a new zone. Yeah, for 64, I think we want to go to... Never mind. My brother is flying home. Who the fuck are these people? I don't care what that is. Oh, Alexander. Okay. Arm of the Father, huh? Got a good amount of first-timers, though. We're getting a good amount of tomes. Alex is always in such a hurry. Why is the sound here like weirdly muted? The living liquid in his battle stats. Oh, dudes, I am very pleased to announce, though. Hugh, good to see you. How are you, man? I am very proud to announce that I have damn near perfected. I think I've basically perfected my my taco seasoning. Been messing around with recipes, and I think I've got the spices where I need them. And god damn, it's delicious. Like, it's a mean taco seasoning.
Good, good. I accept your offering for Motor Clan.
At Lord Bourne donated £5 through Super Chat. Find it intriguing that they've released this classic Warhammer campaign.
It's Mr. Bourne. It is Mr. Bourne. Snot language. Have we ever talked on Discord? Because I need to like ask you about something at some point. I have a topic I think you might be interested in. Ooh. He's splitting! Thank you, finally a tech that knows the mechanic. Alex is having a deep appreciation for our one of our party members. That's bullshit, he like healed. I don't have too much longer of this. Ooh. He's almost dead. Kick his ass. Melee DPS! Melee DPS! Fucking kill him! Fucking kill him! That was smooth as silk, baby. That was very smooth. Very well done. I don't think an alliance raid is worth doing. Alright, ready. I'm ready to hit up normal dungeons. Okay, oh, also I need to leave this area. We're looking for 64s. I'll go check over here. Actually, no, I bet it's... I think it's the Dawn Throne area, actually. Sweesh CJL, hello, hello, hello. Hey, new here. How are you finding Bard? I picked up recently and quite like being. I think it's really, really solid, actually. Bard, I find Bard to be pretty damn entertaining. Ooh, no, this is 65. This is a little bit too high. So we probably want House of the Fierce. I'm finding it pretty exceptional, actually. I think it's a really nice. It's not like the most active support class necessarily, because but I think it's got there's a lot for you to do, which is really nice. I'm having a really good time with it. But welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a lovely day. And also, if you just happen to be like playing and hanging out, feel free to if you're so inclined, feel free to join us if you'd like. We're just kind of, I'm just working on leveling my, I'm just sort of working on leveling my Bard right now to 70. And then after that, we're going to be hopping into some more post-Stormblood content, because we're just kind of leveling a bunch of different careers at the moment. Or jobs, whatever you call it. Whoa! My Venom Strike leveled into a new ability. Ah, cool! We have Caustic Strike now. Oh, yeah, and my Wind Bite turned into Storm Bite. There we go! Oh. There's another bonus one over here, which is good, because I do like me some bonus experience. Saw some of your videos on YouTube. Yeah. I mostly do Warhammer Fantasy stuff, but I have been recording all of my Final Fantasy streams, so you can find literally my entire playthrough of the game over on YouTube. But we are on Crystal Goblin. Crystal Goblin is where we reside, but we do have a link shell if you're interested in being in it. Just feel free to shoot us a message. I hope you're having a great day, brother. Vorn, finally sure they release the Warhammer collection now. Seems like it's something they would have saved for Skulls. Yeah, you know, that is actually a really good point. I'm curious if maybe, I mean, I wouldn't put it past Games Workshop any given year to just not do Skulls. No, you know, normally you're right though. That really feels like something they should have saved for Skulls. So I'm not sure what the deal with that is. Could jump in sometime. I'll wait for my new job today, so I won't be online till later this week. But 100% done to play. Awesome. Well, I hope we see you in some future sessions, my dude. We are looking for more people to play with. I tell you, the more the merrier. Especially with a new expansion of the horizon. I am very slowly but surely getting caught up. I think that's the last one. Yep. All right. Do we have any more? We got a 64 down here. Yeah, sure we can do that. Deep Red Seas. Trying to catch up, only joined like a month ago. Oh, geez, damn. All right. I won't be the baby anymore. But you might end up getting ahead of me very quickly if you're just plowing through main story content. I'm doing tons of side stuff. Hugh, I'm doing really well, dude. Any Total War Warhammer news this week? I doubt it. I would expect a formal announcement about the coming live show here pretty soon. Son of a bitch. Here, I'll do as much damage as I can to this thing before the thing starts. Oh, there's only like one of them. That's annoying. Thank you for the follow, Shweesh. Oh yeah, careful about watching due to spoilers. We're just kind of like doing random shit, so it shouldn't be too bad. Like there's no context for everything you're gonna be seeing, but if you want to have a spoil-free experience, then just you know, be aware of that. I used the wrong fucking song again. My default is always to go for Mage's Ballad, because I like Mage's Ballad the most. But like, when there's large groups of enemies, Wanderer's Minuet is objectively the best. Or like, you get the most mileage out of it then. Those geysers be squirting. Okay, now we can minuet. Yeah, I did the same. I got my Bard, Red Mage, Summer Ninja, and Gunbreaker. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, cool. That's awesome. Okay, so you've been doing something pretty similar to me then. Yeah, I think I'm around halfway done leveling everything to 70. I'm trying to get everything to 70 before I do Shadowbringers. It's kind of my objective. It's kind of like that when we start Shadowbringers, being able to like just be able to focus purely on the story because there's like no side content. Like we've done all our beast tribes. I've almost maxed out all the beast tribes. I've only got one beast tribe left from Stormblood before I'm done. Or sorry, from Heaven's Word. Before I'm done with Heaven's Word. And then from there, it's off. I've just got to finish the Stormblood ones, but we're well on our way with some of them. So, like, we're making really good progress. I've never even touched the tribes. Is it worth it? The storylines are really fun, and it's. I will say the beast tribes are objectively the absolute best way to level crafting careers, like crafting and gathering careers. They are far and away the best way to like really level those aggressively. But they have really fun storylines, and they also give you some pretty good rewards. Like you get a lot of unique mounts and unique minions. You also and the stories are really fun. A Realm Reborn is definitely the most like of them because there's so many of them. Because there's like 5 for a Realm Reborn, which is crazy. Once you I still found it worth it, and it is like an interesting fun look into the setting. I would say you could, if you really wanted to, I would say you could skip a Realm Reborn's beast tribes. I would do the Ixchel if you're trying to level if you're trying to level your crafting and gathering careers, you should do the Ixali. But if you are the other ones are only really worth it if you want, like, if you just enjoy the stories, or you want the like unique mounts and stuff. I mean, one of my favorite characters in the game is actually just one of the characters from the A Realm Reborn Beast Tribe, Loon Ga, because she's very heavily inspired by Princess Mononoke. And I love Princess Mononoke, so the fact that there's like a Princess Mononoke character in one of the storylines is really, really fun. Oh boy. Oh boy. I'm going out fighting! Are they gonna be able to do it? I bet they can do it. Yeah, they got it. They got it. I haven't tested this game. Not too custom mounts. Then yeah, then it's probably not super worth it. Other than, yeah, like the storylines are fun, but I wouldn't worry too much about it then. Res me, damn you! Man, please. Oops. Dearest healer. Thank you. Meh. What is the debuff? Oh, yeah, I guess it's slightly annoying. Yeah, it's fine. It's only a minute. I'm more of a support anyway. Who cares? I'm just a little old lady. If you're on Bard, I'll stick to my Summoner Stupid Easy. Yeah, I mean, I won't be on Bard for much longer. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. I forgot about this ability. Ugh. I won't be on Bard for too much longer. As I'm going to... Once I hit 70 with him, I'm going to switch to something else. Little old lady. Eventually, I'll settle on Reaper for once we actually start Shadowbringers. But we're not quite there yet. Yeah, sweet. That sounds great, dude. That was a big old boom. No, and no. Reaper does look cool. I'm so fucking excited for Reaper, dude. I've been wanting to play Reaper since I found out about it, but the time had not presented itself until now. New gear. Come on. Hey, fucking crabs. So, Swish, random question. How do you feel about Summoner? Like, what are your thoughts on Summoner as a class? You've been playing Chaos Bane lately, Hugh? Oh, that's fun. Chaos Bane's a really fun game. I wish it had been more popular than it was, because I feel like that game actually could have had some good legs. But unfortunately, it didn't quite resonate with the audience it was going for. And I think it's because the equipment grind wasn't that good. Like, I don't think they did as good of a job as they needed to on making the equipment fun. That game, though, I will say, has some of the most fun boss fights in any Warhammer game ever made. Like, all of the greater demon fights are excellent. Unfortunately, just the regular dungeons aren't that fun or interesting, and the equipment grind just was not there. And unfortunately, those games live or die by the gear grind, and they didn't hit it, unfortunately. Honestly, early levels boring. As soon as I got the Dreadworm and the upgraded Ifrit, etc., I love the animation, the damage. I think nukes is fun. Yeah, see that's yeah. I would pretty much agree with that. I really did not enjoy. I didn't like leveling it that much, especially because I felt like the name was misleading. Of that, I didn't feel like a summoner. Like, I didn't feel like I was playing something that was revolving around the idea of, like, summoning creatures or primals or whatever it was supposed to be. Like, I was pretty disappointed with the mechanics of the class. Once I got Bahamut, it was like, oh, like, this is much, like, this feels a lot better with Bahamut. But I don't know. To me, it felt like just kind of a regular pew-pew class. Like, it works, it's effective, but it's just really fucking boring. Like, I found Scholar to be more engaging than I did with Summoner. Oh, look, I finally got a piece of music, and the only reason I got it is because I know Hawk already got it, because he always wins the stupid fucking music rolls. I'm not bitter at all. Ah, I'm so close to 65. What? Oh. Convenient. Oh, this is a boss fight. Hawk, you're lucky I don't ban you. Shit. I should. I think about it every time. One of these days. One of these days. So close. So close! I'm gonna draw more of the ads. I do get a little bit of experience for them. Stop making sad puppy noises, it's distracting. What thinks it's fighting me? Okay, there we go. Alright, this should be enough. Hopefully. Ah, son of a bitch! Can we lead a revolution in favor of Hawk? Only if you want to be brutally put down. Hello, Kinko. We are here to guide you. Oh, I guess we're not guiding you. We're climbing up this hill to kill things. Why are only some of these guys targetable? Fuck. Yeah, how long do, yeah, 65, let's go! 65! That means I could do a new dungeon. Hey, Barnum's Metal, let's fucking go! Oh. Tank, nope. Tank, did you wanna run dungeon with us? Yarp? Wow. Don't have to ask me twice. That makes this a lot faster. Oh, whoops. Always forget. Everyone does DPS. A Switch, do you want me to add you now, or do you want to wait until you're, like, back for whatever? I must consume more egg. We're gonna add me now and we'll be back till Thursday? Okay. I don't remember how long the what's it called? The invite lasts for. When do you stream? Ah, that's a great question. Whenever I have time. I don't have the most consistent, well, I'm gonna rephrase that. I don't have a consistent stream schedule. That is one of my greatest flaws as a human being. So I just kind of, usually it's in the evenings, but sometimes I'll get on earlier in the day. It just kind of depends. Firm quests don't expire. Okay, cool. Well, after this dungeon, give me your. Actually, I mean, you can type it in chat now. It's not like the chat is like super busy. Feel free to just type your like character info, and I'll take care of that after this dungeon. Garula! Time for everyone's favorite DDR boss. Which honestly, not a bad boss. Hey, it's Hippopotamus! How you doing, brother? Not done some of these dungeons, so it's nice to see the mechanics, but spoilers! count him as a boss, even though he's goofy as fuck. Just join the Discord community? Ah, well, the Discord community is definitely the best place to find out when I'm streaming. Because I always send out an alert. It's DDR time! Alright, one more trial. Weird boss mechanic. He's very unique. It's literally just it's a boss fight that resolves around positioning. Get dodged, idiot! Oh my god, all four of us didn't get hit by anything? That's so impressive. I feel like, I don't know if I've ever been in a full group where nobody fucked up. That's crazy. Usually somebody fucks it up. Snap. I still find it hilarious that the... Oh, Swoosh, by the way, thank you so much for the sub. I saw it and my brain was like, I should say something, and then it proceeded not to. Thank you very, very much for the Twitch sub. I really appreciate it. But yeah, I always love that the Warrior of Light just has like invincible brain cases and knees. Okay, watch out for the giant Indiana Jones boulders. Ooh, coat of aiming. That is for me? Yes, it is. Big old turtle. Zap. Garbo and Garbo. Q, have a good night, dude. Best of luck on Chaos Bane. Oh, good, very easy dude to watch chat stream. Oh, well, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Hopefully you'll be joining us in the near future. All right, let's put this big bird down. I do think this is one of the better designed dungeons. Like, it's not tedious to play, and it's got just like a really nice, straightforward like set of mechanics and systems. It's good at prepping you for future stuff. It's also got some really nice, like, recognizable callbacks to former bosses. Alright, he has fucked off for the moment. We skipped ads? Hey, I'll take it. Alright, cool. We can just spam that shit for a little bit. 'Cause that is not a bad dungeon at all. Oh, gosh. Okay, we got lots of material I need to extract. Very nice. Oh, cool. We got a new bow. Ooh, that's a nice little compact thing, too. Here. Okay, quick bio break. I'll go do another, I can go do a 65 one, which are in near Reunion. I can go do a 65 quest while Hawk's going to the restroom real quick. Name is also Lewis in Final Fantasy 14. Okay. Also, it's so annoying how I want that. Okay. Can I search via? I don't remember how to search across multiple. How do I search another world? Can I search another world? I always forget. I don't think it'll let me pick. Oh, they have to be on our server. Ah, okay. So we'll have to wait until he's, like, actually there. That's fine. 65 duck and cover. Ooh, it's only got a minute and a half left. Oh, gotta hurry. If I hustle, I can knock it out. And it's got bonus experience. Let's just kill this big fucker. Quickly, quickly, quickly. Ooh, he kind of hits hard. No, don't run away from me! Fuck. Oh, that sucks. No, I'm not gonna be able to do that in time. Yeah, he's gonna cease existing. That's a 66, 66. I hate when all the ones I want to do, like, all vanish from the same. There we go, there's a 65. More than you can chow. Chow chew. Ah! Every little bit helps. Okay, this should be the last big one. Oh, maybe that one? Oh, okay, no. What'd you find, Ray? Why did Ray mark this? Prep for next dungeon run, folks. That back. Hold on, let me check a thing real quick. Did you lie to the ready check? Did you lie to the ready check? You lied to the check. Deceiver! Good now. Gun to your head, CA asks you to add a Total War character that has 0 to no lore written about them and has only shown up in like one book. Easy, Muna Mim. She has very, very, very little lore and only showed up in one book and is a character I desperately, desperately want. So, easy. Barely an inconvenience. Barely an inconvenience. Also, Razor Dragontail, good to see you. How are you? An AH server, not sure how your ping will be. Well, you know, we can always test it and see what happens. I should have seen that. Razor, I feel like you did that, you know that meme where they're like, oh yeah, you're a fan of what's it called? Name like 8 things. Or name a character that barely has any lore about them. And I'm like, Muna Mim, you're like, that's on me. I set the bar too low. The true answer was Blittle Pop? No, get that Blittle Pop shit out of here. It sounds like a disease. I don't want anything to do with it. Alright, Switch. Well, hey, Switch, I'm so pleased that you stopped by and took the time to hang out with us and everything. I hope we see you around more often, my dude, but don't feel pressured. Don't feel like you have to show up. But I hope we see more of you, and I hope you have a great day. Thank you so much again for coming by and chatting. Try out Twitch, so don't really use this game a lot. Yeah, great, dude. Well, I hope your work trip continues to, hopefully it's going well and continues to go well. Dang, we killed him fucking fast this time. Almost killed him before he was done with all of his, before he got his second charge off. Hippopotamus How was work for you today, my dude? Begin the dance. Whatever, I can't be bothered. Relatively easy chill day for a Monday. That's good. That's good. Whew. Should you make pasta later? You should. I'm gonna make some sweet queso later. Let's go! 66! Oh, I got a new ability. Increases HP recovery via healing vaccine. Oh, it's a healing buff. That's cool. I don't even know where to put that. That can go down there, I guess. So it's like an emergency heal buff. It's only 66. It's only 15 seconds, which is not very long. Got ran over. That time I did get run over. Just a there's a Dalcarius pancake somewhere on the ground there. Lightning! Now we are whooping this boy. Whoops. Uh-oh. Oh. He missed? Weird. You're there, I guess he just hit Hawk. Fuck your wings. That boss is a joke. Nice. Okay, we're level 66. Let's fucking go. Did we unlock a new dungeon? No. Gonna do my next bard quest real quick. All right, I'm gonna go do masked motives. All right, let's go see Sensen. Gah! I can't believe I'm saying this, but Norval might be an even bigger pain than Guidolo. Despite my express instructions to keep out of the garrison's way, what does he do but go and bother every single soldier about? And now everyone here looks at us askance. I brought a tome to record mission details, but instead I'm dealing with the names of those to whom I must apologize. I'm sorry if I've caused trouble, but it's simply more efficient that I make the inquiries myself. What a man says amounts to only half the story. How he says it gives you the rest. Besides, I felt compelled to make up for Master Guidolo. And all he seemed to be doing was drinking and singing. Well, appearances can be deceiving with him. He has his own way of acquiring information. Speaking of which, I am curious to what he has learned. Dalcarius, might I ask you to look around the castrum for him? I will keep a close eye on Norval in the meantime. Got it. Sanson wants to know what I know, does he? Well, might be as I've learned a thing or two, but I ain't ready to share 'em yet. Still need to clear up some details, see? And I'm not one for unfinished tales. It ain't Bardley, as I'm sure you can appreciate. Seeing as you're here, though, there is something I could use a hand with. Of late, masked bandits have been terrorizing the area. Not even Alliance soldiers are safe, it seems. The brazen bastards set out on a patrol just the other day. Set on a patrol. And now, a Twin Adder's scouts late to return, and chances are the bandits are at it again. I want you to go and check things out. I'd go myself, but I need to keep an eye on our friend Norval. He's been acting queer since we got here. You're one to talk. There will be more to tell later, but for now you'd best be on your way. The soldier was bound for Schism, the ruins to the northeast of here. Yeah, we'll probably do this, and then we'll also do the, we can also do the Turtle Bros quest line. Because we do need to do that as well. Uh-oh. Serpent Scout, I'm coming! Bandits! Yeah, that's what I thought. Thank you. They fell upon me with nary a warning. They knew I was coming. We alter our patrol routes on a regular basis, but they knew. What's more, it was as though they were barring my way. But now is not the time for speculation. I must take word of this back to my superiors. My thanks again, friend. Oh, that's interesting. I wonder if the guy we brought with us is a spy. Wow, this was a super short quest. That's nice. Benamaru, thank you for the follow. I don't know if you're still here, but thank you. Norval, that's his name. General who led the Alamegan forces during the Autumn War. Now that you mention it, the masked bandits appeared on the way to Schism, and Guildbard was a known devotee of the Fist of Rauger. just taking a wild stab here, but might be they're also after the tome. An unsettling notion. Should that be the case, we haven't any time to waste. I will go make some inquiries immediately. Yeah, he's definitely very fishy. Well, wait! I didn't give you Leave him. There's something you two need to know. I got this from a soldier, but Norval's been sneaking outside the castrum while our backs were turned. Bastard's been acting right fishy since we got here, and he tensed up good when the subject of the masked bandits came up. Whatever his true motives may be, we must bring them to light. Rather than reel him in, let us give him some line to act. There's no telling what Norville will do next. While we keep watch, please see that you're ready to deal with anything. I really appreciate when the storylines are a little snappier. Oh no, is this one a two-parter? This one might be a two-parter. Either that or maybe that was the 63 and this is 65. We continued our surveillance of Norval's activities. It's beyond a shadow of a doubt that he has an ulterior motive. In order to find the tome, it's past time we took our search to the field. But always he finds an excuse to stall. Whenever I suggest investigating this ruin or that, he will inevitably claim we haven't enough information. Just plain he doesn't want us out there. Nay, Bastard wants all that outside goodness for himself. But try as we might, we haven't been able to find out where he sneaks off to. Warier than a bird, that one. Meanwhile, the masked bandits continue ambushing Alliance patrols, and they always know exactly where and when to strike. It's as though they have insider knowledge of patrol routes. The only explanation being there's a mole in the garrison leaking them intelligence. And who could that mole be, save for Norval? Every move of his marks him as the prime subject. We know little less of Norval's plot, but it can only lead to ill. We must needs bring it to light and swiftly before he can do any more harm. To that end, Guidolo and I have been keeping Norval close, allowing him no chance to act. By now, he will be positively itching to rendezvous with his accomplices. And this is where you come in, Galcarius. We need you to feed Norval some false information. That I am in an alliance meeting, and Guidolo, a drunken stupor. Our man will not pass up the chance to sneak out, and he's like to do so with greater haste than usual. This will afford us an opening to shadow him to his destination. Drunken stupor, really? Not so flattering, I know, but you cannot deny that it is believable. Now then, Galcarius, pray go to Norval and plant our misinformation. Once you've done so, come and meet us outside the castrum. Alrighty. Both of them unavailable. And there I was ready to strike out on the trail of a promising lead. Well, disappointing though it is, the search will have to wait. Now, if you will excuse me, I have some business to attend to. It worked, my friend. Norval rushed out of the castrum not a moment ago. He was headed east toward a ruin called Gir Gehem. Guidolo trails him even as we speak. Come, let us join the chase. Instance time. It's a good old-fashioned tryst. Let's have a peek, shall we? We have it, my lord. Turned up among his retainer's possessions. At long last, Gilbard's journal, and not a moment too soon. I just about outstayed my welcome at the garrison. When that adventurer caught us falling upon the patrol, I had feared that the game was up. But thankfully, the other two were blind fools, all this time watching me, and they didn't see a thing. We've only skimmed the tome, but it seems you were right about what happened to Lord Vainchilon. Was there ever any doubt? Once we return to Gridania and make this knowledge public, none shall harbor so much as a shred of sympathy for Alamigo. That shall pave the way for us to propagate Lord Vanchilon's will and advance our agenda. At last, we've uncovered Norval's purpose, and the tome is right before our eyes, no less. Commander Huelo spoke of a faction that vehemently opposes our aiding Alamigo. I dare say we have found them. But how did Norval come to lead such a crew? And what is this talk of Vainchilon? What? The Gridanian generals sung about in nigh 100 songs, who led our forces against Gilbard in the Autumn War. Only to die of an illness before the fighting was over. Aye, the very same. Having lost his leadership, we would have lost the war entirely, had the other nations not come to our aid. Don't know about the rest of you, but it seems to me our damning little secret pertains to Vanchilon. And Norval seeks to use it to stoke the fires of anti-Alamigan sentiment to some sinister end. This cannot be borne. We cannot let them have the journal. Are you with me? Let's get him! Sir, yes, sir. To begin with, I want you to... Norval, we cannot allow you to have that tome. How did you... No matter, you'll not stand in my way. He's staying to fight us? That's silly. So you want to do this the hard way, eh? He leaves us no choice. Norval of the Branching Path. I'm surprised he's not spawning in like a bunch of ads. I could very well be speaking too soon on this, but like, dude's just kind of taking a beat down. Oh, there they are. Have at them! Oh. Damn! There's more of them in the ruin! Poisoned arrows! Poisoned arrows? That's not very nice. Pesky archers! Someone deal with those! Yeah, I'm on it. Now! Bat out! He's making a run for it. How many friends has he got? Not good. Big fast chuckle nuts. The time for charades is past. I will show you the technique of my ancestors. What is he? He's got some interesting attacks. From whence comes this power? Damn, bastard's full of surprises. Oh, I see you back there, you little shit. Bring him down. Okay, there he goes. Oh, he dropped it. Get it. Perhaps you are not such blind fools after all. Very well, take your journal. Aye, take it. Read it. Know the vile crime the Alamegans committed against Lord Vainchilon, against my own blood, and see the folly of aiding such honorless people. What do you mean, your own blood? Did I mishear? Did he just say that Vainchilon was his ancestor? Aye, that's what it sounded like. Vainchilon, the folk hero loved by all, celebrated in countless songs. And that pain in the rear is his descendant. Never would have guessed. Any road, we've got bigger concerns. Let's see what this musty old tome's hiding. To Vainchilon, I extended an invitation to negotiate peace. A meeting must be in secret, I explained, for not all of my officers share my view. My opponent accepted and arrived at the appointed hour. Peace? Everybody knows there weren't no peace on offer. The hell's this about? It was a trap! Wait, it continues. Without suspicion, he took his seat, and without suspicion, he drank the poisoned wine. The effect was swift and sure, and within moments, the man lay dead at my feet. Wait! Vainchilon was murdered? By poison? To this day, Lord Vainchilon remains an object of worship among many Gridanians. Were they to learn of this, it would pose a serious and ongoing impediment to diplomatic relations. There's no denying that some Alamegans did some terrible things in the past. But what Norval's trying to do ain't no better. Might be as he's after the truth, but nothing good will come of this. And certainly not any decent songs. The truth. Tell me, Guidolo, when we surrender this journal to our superiors, what do you think they will do with the knowledge? The seed seers aside, I reckon the brass hats at the Adder's Nest would want to cover it up. bury it nice and deep and pretend it never existed. Aye, nor would I put it past them to exploit the knowledge to gain leverage in dealings with Alamigo. But whatever they may do is none of our concern, is it? Duty compels us to hand over the journal to headquarters. You're the leader of our merry band, Sanson. And duty compels me to obey your orders, shite though they often are. You decide whether we hand over the journal or not. Guidolo would entrust this decision to me. But what of you, Dalcarius? You should decide. I trust your judgment, Sanson. Yes, that would only be proper. As the leader, mine is the burden of decision. At any rate, this ain't the place for moral dilemmas. Let's get ourselves back to the castrum before Norval and his mates decide they want to have another go. Guidolo has disappeared somewhere within the castrum, giving me room to ponder matters I shouldn't doubt. I've since read through Gilbard's journal. I'm afraid there is no two ways about it. He summoned Vanchelon under the pretense of peace, and then slew him with poison. However, one mystery remains. It appears one of Vanchelon's sons was present at the fateful meeting. Landrinel was his name, and he narrowly escaped with his life. But instead of crying bloody murder, he announced that his sire had died of illness. Here is a man who witnessed his own flesh and blood slain, and in the most underhanded manner, yet he concealed the truth. Why did he do this? I do not understand. It avails us not to agonize over the motives of those who lived in the past. Nay, our quandary concerns the future. The future of both nations, the truth is best kept buried. No good can come of digging it up. It is crystal clear what must be done. And yet, though my mind sees the logic, my heart rebels against the idea. Forgive me, Dalcarius. It seems I require more time to think on it. Alright. Okay, let's go do the, let's go do our Turtle Bros quest real quick. Goodness. Oof, oof, oof. Alright. Dalcarius, might I ask a favor of you? I recently acquired a suit of armor. It was heavily worn and thus required repairs. I have entrusted a smith in Kugane with its restoration. I would go alone to retrieve it, but I worry about the voyage. Twice now the Red Koji have interfered in our plans. I fear they will strike again. Hawkeye to go for the night? Okay. If they do... Oh. If they do, he needs your help. His condition has yet to improve, but we can discuss that later. Come, let us make for Kugane. Tsukumo is breaking!
Good, you're here. It would seem the Forge has entrusted Shiumi with my armor. A curious twist of fate, no?
Delcarius! My, what a pleasant surprise. It's so good to see you again.
And a pleasure to see you again as well.
Oh my word! It talked!
Ah, of course! We have not been properly introduced. I am Tsukumo, a kami called forth from the treasure vault in Tamarizu.
I have read everything I could about the Kojin and their beliefs since we parted ways. The text spoke of kami that inhabit the treasures in the keep, but I never imagined them to be real.
Well, as you can see, they are more than mere stories. But that is not why we are here. We've come to inquire about the armor we entrusted to you for repairs.
Yes, of course. As a fledgling craftsman, I poured all my heart into my work, and this armor was no exception. But I already delivered it. I've already delivered it to Hell's Lid as instructed in your letter.
Letter? We sent no letter. This must be the work of the Red Koji.
Oh no! Is there anything we can do?
No need to fear. We need only stop them before they...
Oh dear, he seems to have stopped.
Must retrieve armor.
Has Tsukoma always behaved so strangely?
Only for the past few moons. Do you think you can fix him? I would rather he stay with you when Delcarius and I face the Red Koji. You ungrateful! To face them is to face death. You would only slow us down. Arrogant! Trick-shackle!
Please calm yourself, Tsukomo. Kabuto means only to keep you from harm. By the time he returns, I promise you will be good as new.
Come, Delcarius. We must hurry to Hell's Lid and intercept the delivery before it reaches the Red.
Let's boogie.
To Hell's Lid we go.
My brother has landed safely. That's good. Hell's Lid. There we go.
Surrender the other.
How about a don't?
Thank gods you came when you did! Those red-shelled bastards nearly made off with this here package! I'm afraid this delivery was a trap of their creation. The armor is mine. You see, and I made no request to have it delivered, only to have it repaired by the armorer in Kugane. But as it is here, and repairs are complete, I would be more than happy to relieve you of your duty.
You're kidding! Well, it means I don't have to lug this crate back by all means. I wouldn't stay around here long, though. Those red Kojin could show up again at any moment.
For a blessing, we have foiled their plans, and the courier was unharmed. Still, I find it strange the red Kojin knew of this armor. Incompetent, the lot of them! I suppose I'll have to handle this myself. Well, if it isn't the cowardly Kojin from Yansha, have you come to beg then? You cannot have this armor, Hirumaki. It belongs to the blue. Why would I concern myself with that pile of scrap when you've already given us so much? Defeating you here and taking it would have been simple enough. We never dreamed you would leave it in Kugane for us. Yes, truly a gift of the divine. Tsukumo? But how? If you would have the doll returned, the blue Kojin will serve. Your obedience may even grant you access to the vault. You would have us debase ourselves for you, barter with blood and blade as you do. Never! I suppose you mean to take this back with a fair trade. Ha! Your petty words will buy naught but a quick death. We will be waiting for you on the Isle of Zeki. Come to serve or to die. The choice is yours. The Red often deal in lies and deception. That vase was likely empty. But if what they say is true, Shiomi may have come to harm. Would you go and check on her? I will deliver this armor home, then see to the truth of the Hiromaki's threats.
I wonder if she betrayed us. I doubt it. That would be kind of left field, to be honest. Shumi, what the hell happened, girl? Oh, Docarius! If only you had returned sooner! Are you hurt? I'm fine, thank you, but shortly after you left, the Red Kojin came and took Tsukumo. There was nothing I could do. I know how much it meant to Kabuto, and yet I failed him when he needed me most.
You needn't worry. All that matters is you are safe. What's more, we recovered the armor.
Kabuto, I'm sorry to have caused you so much worry. Were you able to save Tsukumo?
Unfortunately, no. Hiromaku's forces overwhelmed me as he made his escape. But we know where they are keeping him. I promise you, we will get him back.
If you would stand against them, I will furnish you with any arms and armor you require. It's the least I can do.
I would be honored, as would my brothers, if you would have the Blue Kojin as patrons henceforth.
Yes, of course. I only wish I was able to repair poor Tsukumo. When he is safely returned, I promise to do all I can to fix him.
Thank you, Shiomi. Docarius, meet me in Tamamizu. I would discuss strategy with you.
Do I play any lightning games? What is a lightning game? I'm not sure I know what that is. Oh, fighting games. Like Smash Brothers, but I don't play them terribly often.
I told Shiomi what she needed to hear, but I know you understand the hardships before us. My people know little of the ways of war, and our numbers are few. Failure is assured if we face the Red head-on.
Hiromaki must pay for what he's done.
Easier said than done, my friend. Kabuto! I heard from the others. How could you let them take Sakumo away from you? Elder, we were just planning a strategy to rescue him. I thought it best if Dalkarius and I sneak in and say nothing to the rest of the Divine Circle? To those who look to you for guidance? Well, now is not the time for false bravado. If you would go to the Isle of Zeki and face the Red, you will not do so alone. You must speak with the Divine Circle. No, with all of the Blue. Sound a call to arms and lead them into battle. Lead the Blue to battle. If that is the Elder's wish, then I fear I have no other choice.
Be brave, Turtle Man! Be brave! That's a nice suit of armor. I like the colors. Red, black, and gold, baby. Best there is. Yeah, nice. It's a nice little purple trim, too. The Forge in Kugane has accepted the Blue Coach as patrons. Has repaired their armor that now rests in the treasure vault. Reputation up. We are now honored. See, I could do another 3 coaching quests today. Do I want to do that? That was the real question. God, coaching, I've already caught up to Namazu. No, I think it's better to focus on. Well, yeah, let's do 3 more on coaching because these will actually help on this. This little treasures lying around gathering dust. Creative, I was able to convert them to octopus traps as they work separately. Shell, I may say so myself. Now I have a mind to give the good folk of Kokajia with a fresh catch, and I would be helpful if you could go and inspect the traps I've laid over by the south. One's about to caught octopus. Band of bread made off merchandise due to be delivered to Kokajia, and is the worst of it. Seeking to claim the stolen relics, one of our hot-headed brothers struck out at the Isle of Zeki. He's still to return, fear for his life. Okay. Guards are having trouble with some of our young rays. Though small in size, they're incurably willful and keep wandering around our territories in spite of repeated chidings. Even now, they roam the crab pots. Heedless of dangers. Blue as I am to do this. They want for discipline. You wanted to oppose it. Please track down 3 rays, give them a bit of a drubbing, and feed them these pellets. A bitter punctuation to the lesson. Can you go kick the crap out of our giant manta rays? Unless you feel bad, do not. It is for their own safety. They must be made to understand the outside world is free of peril. Can you go beat up our kids? They're our pets. They're being awfully willful. I need to buy more Gishel greens. Oh, you leveled up, you little scamp. There you go. Which means you have a skill point. So we finished the healer. The question is, do I want to go the defender route or do I want to go the attacker route? I imagine attacker would be better. Yeah, let's do attacker. Oh, I have like a ton of experience points. Holy shit. We do 3 and then 4. Perfect. Well, cool. My chocobo just got a lot stronger. You'll love to see it. All right. Do 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 do. Nothing in that one. Here we go. There's the hot-headed Kojin. Another intruder. Come and die, idiots. Let's get you out of here. You are the Divine Circle. My thanks. Were it not for your timely intervention, our merchandise would have been lost. Never mind my life. But come, let us quit this place before Red appear. Shikigami, how are you doing, my dude? It's good to see you. Hello there. How has your day been? Good, I trust. We're hitting 70 today, man. I can feel it. I can feel it in my bones. We're getting to 70. No, it's been meh. Oh, I'm sorry. Well, hopefully not bad, but I'm sorry to hear it has not been an excellent day. Hopefully nothing too bad. It's weird that this quest is literally like someone being like, my dog keeps getting out. Would you go beat up my dog so it learns not to wander off? Like, feels like a bit of an extreme reaction, but all right. Not really, but just yeah. Sometimes those happen, unfortunately. Well, I appreciate you coming by to hang out and say hello. Oh, yeah, I'm supposed to play Stardew Valley today. Wait, are we starting now? So, I thought we started later for some reason. Maybe we won't get to 70 today. Though, to be fair, if we don't get to 70 today, that would mean we easily get to 70 tomorrow. Because I could turn in my journal today, and then I'd have a fresh journal tomorrow, and those two would stack to a insane degree. Here, let me drop a message. Wait, are we starting at the next hour mark? Because I do like spending time with my friendos. My good old friends Inari, Jack. It's also fast as Heavens on High. I haven't done Heavens on High yet. I need to unlock that. There we go. Almost to 1,000 tomestones. It's basically Stormblood version of Palace of the Dead, but much shorter. Oh, it's much shorter? That's cool. I still want to finish Palace of the Dead, but we'll probably finish that on the next career we level. Have I unlocked a fresh new dungeon? No, it's still Bardam's Metal. I don't think I'm gonna bother unlocking. Hold on. Let me find out what time we're supposed to. Let me find out what time we're supposed to actually be starting. Because I'd like to at least get to 67. I mean, I could just go turn in my journal, but I'd like turning in my journal to be the last thing I do today. Like, the absolute last thing I do today should be turning in a journal. Because that's gonna be a big fat chunk of experience. I mean, I could go to the Azim Steppe and do some side questing. Because I do love the Azim Steppe. It is my favorite zone. You should do it today regardless. Yeah. Okay, so we are supposed to start pretty soon. Well, okay, I guess in that case I could just turn in my journal. And we just kind of call it a day. Okay, actually, no. We got time for one last thing, which is I need to go do my Moogle quest for the day. Let me do my Moogle quest for the day real fast. And then we will yeah, we'll do our Moogle quest real quick, and then I'll go turn in my journal, and then we'll call it a day for FF. That works fine. And then we can play some Stardew Valley with the gang, the Ghibli gang. Because gotta hit Moogles every day. That is a requirement. 30 basic floors up to 100 floors instead of 50 basic up to 200. Oh, so it's like half as big? That's a miracle. Sotek is trying to get ye cat girls over our... No. Well, kind of. But I prefer my dragon wives. Thank you very much. I've got my Aura baddies. Not as concerned with the cat ladies. I mean, I accept cat, like, you know, fucking Lunga and Y'shtola are top tier waifus. Absolute top tier, S tier. I know what they can do with their tail. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? Admittedly, Mikote and the bunnies also have acceptable femboys. I sometimes forget Mikote are actually just generic cat girls. They're really that simple. I imagine there's someone out there that's gonna be offended by that. Yeah, fucking potato people. God damn Lollafels. Makeshift toy airship. I'm just finishing my last Beat Stripe quest, my Beat Stripe dailies, and then I'm gonna turn in my journal. And then I will be ready for Stardew Valley. True fact, a character in the Fate series is just someone's Final Fantasy XIV OC turned original. They even look suspiciously like a Mikote for Final Fantasy XIV. That's really fucking funny. See, I did the opposite. I took my OC when I came to this game, and I saw the Aura male, and I was like, that's literally just Delcarius. That's just him. Minus, like, 1 or 2 prevalent features, but it's close enough. Oh, there he is. A managerial Moogle. Dragon Scale Rasp. Oh, you think? Oh, you mean Grand Blue, not Fate. Okay. I'm not even sure what the differences between those are, to be honest. Well, Shikigami, I hope tomorrow is a better day for you, brother. I always really appreciate you coming by to say hello. It's very, very lovely to always see you pop in when you can. So thank you. Okay. Go turn these in. Then we turn in journal, and then we're good. Inari! Thank you for the 2 months. I appreciate it. I'm almost done. I'm coming. I'm just turning in some stuff. I'm just turning in my beast tribe nonsense. All right. Last thing is go turn in our journal on Bard, and then we are done. To Idleshire, to that evil little shit Chloe, that terrible child creature who gyps me of my 3 lines week after week after week, because she's the fucking devil. All right. Stupid Chloe. All right, we hit 67. Oh, we're so close. I can taste it. All right, that's enough for today. So that is us done for Final Fantasy 14 today, but we got some good stuff done. We got another big, we hit another rank with the Kojin Beast Tribe, and we got to from level 63 to 67, so that's pretty good. But tomorrow we'll have dailies and we'll also have journal. So that God's willing, we should get to 70 tomorrow. I forgot about Stardew Valley until just now. So, all right, I'm gonna go ahead and head out. I am gonna close down the stream, but if y'all want, chat, if y'all want, I have no issue streaming Stardew Valley on Twitch, but I would only do it on Twitch. I'm not gonna stream it on YouTube. So I can knock that out, and yeah. Cool beans. Too bad about maintenance tomorrow. You shut your whore mouth. I'm not falling for it. I'm not falling for it. All right. Cool beans. So if you want to stick around for Stardew Valley, please feel free to. I'm only going to be on. I'm only going to be on Twitch though. So if you're on YouTube, you know. So I'm not gonna bother raiding because I'm just gonna come right back. Though I'm going to get some food downstairs, so I'll be gone for like just a minute. Though I guess I could leave you all on the starting soon screen. I don't know. I'll figure it out. But anyway, thank you all so much for joining me for Final Fantasy today. I hope you had a lovely time. I know I did. We're very close to being done with Bard. It's kind of crazy how like it feels like you could just easily power through up to about like 60 to 70, man. That's where the grind is. There is maintenance tomorrow. I don't believe you. I don't. This stinks of conspiracy. I don't believe any of you. You're all lying to me. I don't know. I don't think you're telling the truth. I think you're lying. All right. Anyway, I'm gonna get out of here. I'll be back on Stardew Valley in just a little bit. So if you want to hang out for that, great. If not, also great. And I will see you guys later. Thank you for watching. Have a lovely day. Bye bye.